Hello, welcome to the channel. This is a technical vlog, as you probably worked out. This is about mobile broadband, and I'm going to attempt to set up mobile broadband using this HUAWEI router. I've never done anything like this before, so it'll be interesting. I'm going to start by using a data SIM from 3. I have to say I did order one from Smarty, but it still hasn't arrived, and we need to be using it by the weekend. So I've got hold of this one, which I could pop into the store and get. So I'm going to unbox this, have a look at it. Right, while I open this, I will just explain that whenever we've been in Merlin previously, we've used our phones as hotspots, and Ellie and I are both on different networks now, so we've got 2 chances of getting a signal. But we're heading back to Sky very soon, and the signal there was very, very patchy, so I wanted something that I could attach an aerial to, basically, and get a more dedicated signal. So this is what I've gone for. It's the HUAWEI mobile Wi-Fi E5785.
It's HUAWEI, darling. HUAWEI.
Oh, it's a very simple little box. That is it. What else have we got in here? It comes with 2 little aerials, although I have purchased bigger aerials. One's with a magnetic base, so I want to be able to put them out on the roof of Merlin to get the best signal that I can. Although it may be on occasions that these are fine. Warranty card, quick start guide, safety information. Yeah, there's always a safety information booklet. A very small micro USB charging cable. And a battery. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. So, put the battery in. I've no doubt I'll have to break the recording of this to charge this up. Well, that's not completely obvious. Not too bad. Right, that's where the SIM goes, and obviously the battery goes in here. I'm going to put the battery in before I put the SIM in, just to make sure that I can get this fully charged first off. Well, that doesn't seem very very solid, but we will see. There, power's on. Welcome. It says insert SIM. Right, so I think perhaps I'd better insert the SIM. I was going to try and charge it up first, but Right, try again. What should happen now is this should create a little local Wi-Fi network which I should log on to with my mobile phone, and then I can start changing the settings in there. Right, I think I've got that sorted out now. My phone is connected to the Wi-Fi, so they give you the username and password for that. And what I need to do now is make sure it's working in the app. And then by going into the app I can change any settings that I want. And when I say change settings, it's like I could change the Wi-Fi name, that sort of thing. Wow, that's very, very simple. It's actually already on the internet. I can browse the internet. As you can see. It's a fairly weak signal in here, but it always is in this area. Don't know why I selected iCloud really, but yeah, working well. Well, that was easy. So, testing of this is going to be in a few stages. I want to test it with these aerials, and I also want to test it with I bought some of the big magnetic aerials that will go on the roof of Merlin, so I want to test it with those as well. As I said, what I'm trying to do is optimize the sort of signal that I can get when we go to Skye, which is renowned for being quite weak, and that's where the aerials go, on there. Put them on there. So that's the next thing to test. Oh, this is working really well. I've changed the Wi-Fi name, so our Wi-Fi is now called Pendragon, and I can now browse as Pendragon. That's quite quick as well. Very pleased with that. Well, that was easier than I thought. So I haven't tested the big aerials yet. It doesn't seem to need them in here, but what I understand can happen is as soon as you go into, well, basically a van, the Faraday effect of the van can reduce the Wi-Fi, so you tend to need a better aerial. I didn't really want to put one actually drilled into the roof, although I will do that if I have to. So that's why I've got the longer aerials that I think I showed you earlier. These ones. So it's just about that long with a magnetic base, and they will. I'll just put those out the hatch, out the roof light. Put them on to the roof, and where we need it, try to get a better signal with those aerials. But most of the time, I shall. In fact, here it actually works fine without any aerials in. But obviously, the more aerial you've got, the better signal you're likely to get. So good. I'm browsing. Fantastic. Just need to try it in Merlin now. Right, the way I do it, I've got one of the aerials out there already. So I'm just putting the second one. They say space them apart a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but I've got two aerials out there. And the way it works, these wires are quite thin. You can still close the vent Now what that does, this is the router. Let's hope you can see this. But here on the Isle of Skye at a place called Broadford, I'm getting 4G with 5 bars. So that's really as fast as you could hope to get. What I'll do in a second on my phone, I'll do a broadband speed test so that you can get some idea of how fast it actually is. And just in case you didn't know what this little device does, it creates a Wi-Fi network within the camper van, and then you can log on with all your devices. I think you're limited to about 12 devices, something like that. But you know, iPhones, iPads, Androids, ordinary tablets, anything you like, you can log on. And we had a far weaker signal a couple of days ago, and we were able to stream TV no problem at all. So hopefully here it's going to be even better. But I'll do a speed test for you in a second. Just to correct a mistake that I made earlier when I was doing the demo, it was actually connecting to 3G, not 4G. The eagle-eyed of you might have spotted that. Obviously that makes the results even better, because when it connects to 4G, it should be even more impressive. These speeds, whilst they're not screamingly fast because they're 3G, they are more than capable of streaming TV, movies, that sort of thing, which is pretty good in one of the UK's weakest mobile broadband areas. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope it's been useful to you, and we'll catch you on the next one.